Studio Blue Radio presenta Turn the Words, Capovolgi le parole con Eleonora Roxanne Calì.
Hi everyone, ciao a tutti e benvenuti a questa nuova puntata di Turn the Words, Capovolgi le parole. My name is Roxanne as usual and this is your format for Studio Blue Radio, your Thursday format, radio format, and I'm so happy because today the day is gonna be fantastic because I have a very special guest. Also, before I let you know who it is, I wanna let you know that today I'm gonna talk a lot in English because our guest is from England and is one of the best person that I have met. Absolutely. Also, I have the honor to work with him, but absolutely you will meet it tonight and I'll be so happy to introduce you to him. And also, I would love to tell you that this is the last episode for this year. Studio Blue Radio will come back on September with new guests and new interviews. So tonight, we're gonna enjoy our guests. So, without any further ado, I'm gonna introduce you the one, the only Christopher Quirk. Hi!
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm glad that you're here. How you doing? Hi.
Yeah, very good. Thank you very much for having me on your show.
Oh, thanks to you for accepting. Studio Blue Radio staff is very happy that you're here, and we hug you from Italy.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so tonight, this episode is all about you. It's all about Christopher. So, as you know, we are a format that there is a little bit Italian and a little bit of English. So, I'm gonna introduce you in both ways.
That's fine.
That's fine. So, anyone in Italy can know you as well. So,
great.
stavo dicendo ai nostri ascoltatori, poco prima di presentare il nostro grandissimo Christopher Quirk, che ora ci racconterà di sé, che questo è l'ultimo episodio della stagione di Studio Blue Radio per Turn the Words, che tornerà a settembre con tutti gli altri format. So, coming back to you, dear Chris, first of all, you're new from Italy, so I would love to ask you, for someone that knows you for the first time, what the people has to know about you.
Well, I'm an author of children's books. I published my first children's book probably only a year ago now, but
Wow.
it's something that I've always wanted to do, and recently we've had a lot of we've been obviously in lockdown and things like that, so I've had a chance to sort of progress my writing and progress my children's books further, and I've been given a lot of opportunities, and I've taken them and produced 4 books now.
Amazing. I will translate for our listeners that are with us tonight. And our Chris è un autore di libri per bambini e ha cominciato già a pubblicare il suo primo libro esattamente 1 anno e mezzo fa circa, e con la pandemia ha avuto la possibilità di lavorare ancora di più alle storie per bambini. Lui fondamentalmente è lo scrittore, e questo è quello che ha sempre voluto fare, e quindi ha avuto, grazie alla pandemia, che vedete per molte persone, per molti artisti è stata possibilità di ricominciare e anche dedicarsi a degli hobby o delle passioni che magari per la vita normale non era possibile continuare. So this is the first thing that I really hear in your voice is your passion about writing for children. And
Absolutely.
Because it's everyone's right, and that's beautiful, but writing for children is very important because children are the future. So we need to take their hands, and why not to bring them to a world of dream,
Exactly.
And I know you get the same.
Yeah, I've got two young children of my own. One's 2 years old and one is 4 months old.
Oh,
so
congratulations!
Thank you. I use them as sort of the test for my books. If my daughter doesn't like my book, I won't progress it any further.
Oh, absolutely. They're the best judges.
Yeah, definitely. But it's funny because writing books for children, I think, are so different to writing books for anything else. You've got to keep their attention the whole time, and you don't want to get halfway through and it get a bit boring, or they get a bit not interested in the book.
Definitely. So thanks God to your children that can help you while you write a book, actually.
Definitely.
Il nostro Chris ci stava raccontando dei suoi figli, uno di 2 anni e uno di 4 mesetti, che praticamente sono i suoi, tra virgolette, giudici riguardanti i suoi lavori, anche perché si rende conto se quando scrive qualcosa, se il bambino non ha la sua attenzione, significa che c'è qualcosa che non va nella scrittura. So, I would love also to ask you, dear Chris, how long have you been writing and what inspires you? Cioè, da quanto tempo scrivi e chi ti ispira?
I've been writing pretty much my whole life. I use my phone quite a lot, and I write a lot in the notes on my phone. I use it as like a mindfulness thing. Do you understand mindfulness?
Wow.
It means it's when you're like relaxing and you're trying to clear your mind of all the work and things you've done each day. I write little poems and little stories in my phone and on the notes, and I've always really done that as a sort of relaxing method. And from there, I've built up quite a lot of little stories and things that I'm now making into books themselves. As far as inspiration goes, I think anything that gets my attention, even when I'm driving or when I'm walking, or anything I think of that I think might be an interesting story for a child, that I just write it down to my phone, and then I leave it, and then I'll come back to it at a later date and think, how can I make that into an exciting story for a child? So that's really my start of my process.
That's beautiful, actually. Also because we know that all the best writers, so this is a compliment for you, all the best writers are very good, watchers of the world. They look, they pay attention to details, to things that happens in their life. Also, things that are very simple. And the fact that you're saying that means that you're really, you're very attentive to details, and that's beautiful. Also because children they see the details in a book. They're the first to say, hey, there's this, there's a duck here, there's a cow there or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I totally get it. I totally understand and respect your process, because it's the beautiful of the writers is this, the fact that you guys are you are all word you are a word by yourself, and you give it to the world. So it's beautiful, actually. And thank you for giving this to the children all around the world.
Thank you.
Oh, it's our pleasure. That's what I think personally. Also, reading your books and knowing how you write, I know that you really do this for passion. So congrats to you.
Absolutely. Well, the thing is, I don't want to produce something. Yeah. I'm always conscious that I don't want to produce something that a child won't like, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So for me, it's like I want to produce the best thing possible that a child will, they'll have it with them when they go to bed, or they'll have it when they play with their toys, and it's their favorite book. That's what I'm always looking for. It's a child's favorite book is what I'm trying to produce.
Yeah. Also because if that book stick in the mind of the children when they grow, when they become adult, that's the goal. You had your goal. That's it. It's right. That's right. So, for our Italian listeners that maybe didn't understand a thing, I'm gonna tell you the beautiful words of Christopher. Il nostro Chris intanto ha scritto per tutta la vita. Una delle cose fantastiche che fa è prendere il cellulare e prendere nota sempre nelle note. Cosa che fa molto importante per prendere spunto, per scrivere delle storie, per scrivere per i bambini e trovare quindi la storia, dei personaggi carini da presentare per un libro per bambini, è proprio guardare la realtà, guardare anche delle cose che sono semplici, che ti capitano, vedere dei dettagli magari durante una camminata, quando guidi, e ogni volta ha sempre il cellulare con sé per scrivere qualcosa. E la cosa bella per lui, il suo quanto è importante, parlavamo proprio di questo, quanto è importante scrivere per i bambini, perché saranno gli adulti del domani e quindi se hanno della bella immaginazione non guasta. So, my dear, before we go ahead with you and with this beautiful talk, we're gonna listen to a little song and we're going back to you. That's all right?
That's great.
That's right. So we're gonna listen to the Kings of Connaught with the Rocky Run Road to Dublin.
While in the merry month of May, not from me home I started, left the girls at Hume and nearly broken heart, saluted father dear, kissed me darling mother, drank a pint of beer, me grief and tears are smothered enough to reap the corn, leave where I was born, caught a stout black tarn to banish ghosts and goblins, brand new pair of brogues to rat the love of the bogs, frighten all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin, 1 2 3 4 5, hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin, whack for Lally-Ra. In Mullingar the blight arrested limb so weary, started by daylight this morning bright and nearly took a drop of the pure, keep me heart from sinking, that's the paddy's cure. When Aries up for drinking to see the lassie smile, laughing all the while at me curious style, to set your heart a bubbling, asked me was I hired, wages I required till I was almost tired of the rocky road to Dublin, 1 2 3 4 5, put the hare and turn her down the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin, back for Lally-Ra. In Dublin next to ride, I thought it such a pity to be so soon deprived the view of that fine city. Then I took a stroll, all among the quality bundle it was told. When in a neat locality something crossed me mind, when I looked behind a bundle could I find upon me stick a wobble, inquired for the road, said me Connaught brogue, it was a much in vogue on the rocky road to Dublin, 1 to 3 for 5. Put the hair and turn her down the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin, Macfallallyra. From there I got to Westminster, never failing, landed on the Quay to start